Hello, 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 and welcome to the stream. I'm the Chris who plays games, and tonight we're going to be playing some Mega Man X. I've tried this before and never gotten very far in this game, so we're going to see how it goes this time. I guess Mega Man X is a video game where you play as a character who's not Mega Man, but Mega Man X, and he doesn't slide, he wall jumps, and all kinds of things like that. We're going to hop right into it here playing the Super Nintendo game. I actually just realized, well, that I'm going to turn off this button here. There we go. Alrighty, so welcome to the stream. It is a Monday night. Okay, that truck can't hit me. I was like, why the truck? I don't know how to avoid it. Okay, so I'm just walking down the middle of the street. Oh, that can hit me. Unlike the trucks, that is a thing that can hit me. Yeah, so I was earlier today dealing with the fallout of the fact that it seems that my pipes have roots in them. So I've spent the past several hours dealing with the consequences of that, which is not exactly how I plan to spend my Monday. Of course, I was also homesick from work today, so that was also not how I planned to spend my Monday. It's just overall been like a kind of non-ideal day. So I'm happy to be here and hanging out playing some video games with everybody, and I hope that you have a good time. Hello, Orchaos. I am probably going to... oh, I guess I can charge my shots. Okay, good to know. That truck is kind of beat up, but that's fine. We rent, but it's kind of weird. Like, we rent, but our landlady is crazy, and it is much easier for us to just deal with most shit on our own rather than, you know, dealing with involving her, because her position is always like, how dare you get roots in the sewage pipes, like we somehow had control over it. And so, yeah. So that's $389 that I didn't really have to spend. It was better than I thought it was going to be, though. The last time we had to have the pipes looked at, it was $500, so, you know, that was pretty good. And this was actually even the kind of rush charge. But yeah, so I went to the, like, a couple, like, I don't know, like, before the weekend, I'd done a load of laundry, and it had come out, you know, and come out of the washer, and it was still wet, and I was like, ugh, that's annoying, but I didn't really know why. And then last night, I went to go start a load of laundry, and then I walked upstairs, and I heard the sink gurgling. And I'm like, oh, that's a bad sign. Like, that is not what you want. You do not want to run the washing machine in the basement and then hear the sink gurgling. That's not okay. Yeah, we took it. So what happened last time is that we took it out of the rent, and she was okay with it. And then 3 months later, she was like, I just want to let you know that I'm not going to renew your lease because, you know, the pipes got busted up. And we were like, how about no? Like, how about we'll just pay you that and we'll deal with it, and that's fine. Like, I would rather not have to look for another place to live. I would rather not have to deal with that shit, and that's fine. Hello, Matus. So yeah, today, because I am sick, my hope is that maybe we can get through this game quick and, you know, bail early. But even if we don't, I may bail early and just have an earlier night. So we'll probably be ending the stream instead of around 1:15, around midnight, or maybe even a little bit earlier. And hopefully we can get through here and see some Mega Man X gameplay. Can you guys hear the music? Is it too quiet, too loud? Give me some feedback on that. I never know. I never know. I mean, so here's the options, Org. I can continue to live where I want, or I can have my landlady pay for the sewer problems. I think I will pick continuing to live where I want. That's my personal choice in this matter. That's all. As far as the facts of the matter, yes, right, or yes, Org, you are correct. We should not have to pay. That's part of the whole point of renting, is that if you rent, you don't have to pay for when the house goes bad. If we were going to pay for when the house had problems, that would be, it's called owning. But, you know, there's this whole, we live in a rental market which is crazy, and therefore getting another rental is not impossible, but not worth the effort. Yeah, we wouldn't get evicted. There are very few decent apartments. We love this place, and I would rather stay here and have that. We really do. Yeah, so we've got like we've actually got a full house here, which is pretty rare for this part of town that we love living in. And so, oh, I don't know what to do to get like around you. You just keep like smacking into me. I can't like wall jump over you. Oh, maybe this is plot. You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you think you could defeat me? I mean, I thought I might be able to. Did I say that, Mathros? Oh, I did in Gaming Layer stream, yes. I mean, if they sell it for 1 million, I don't know. I have not reached full power yet. If I use all the abilities I was designed with, I should become stronger. I may become as powerful as whoever this guy is. I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later. I know you can do it. I think that forging a will and leaving... I think we should just leave it to us. I mean, I think it should just be left to me, really. I guess I should look up, like, what the good boss order is for Mega Man X. Good boss order Mega Man X. Yeah, so I wasn't going to stream Mathros. I was feeling crappy earlier, and shortly after I said that, I was kind of like, you know, this isn't that bad, so. Suggested order. Normal walkthrough. Okay. Chill Penguin, get legs upgrade. Who is Chill Penguin? None of these people look like penguins. Chill Penguin. I guess this is a Chill Penguin? Top right? Oh, that's a penguin. It's Icy. I see. Haha, I see. I see. Hello, Mega. Hello. Yeah, so I was not going to stream because I've been sick all day. I was even thinking that I wasn't going to stream because the guy was still here working on digging out the roots from our pipes until about 8:50, and I was like, ugh, this is never going to happen, whatever. And then he finished and got out of here because it turned out he didn't have the root X treatment that he planned to use, and instead would have to come back for it some other day. And so I was like, okay, well, I guess I can stream now, and that's fine. And so here we are. Hello, Jose, and Game Dojo, and everybody else who's here. It's true. Roots of teeth are definitely more expensive and painful to deal with. Unfortunately, I do have, like, an entire... Like, unfortunately, I had a ton of, you know, laundry and other stuff in front of the washing machine, and so now all of that has gotten wet, and most of it probably needs a thorough cleansing, so I'll have to look through that and see. Some of it was just like damp because like the washing machine itself backed up, but given that there was, you know, sewage that backed up into our shower, probably some of that stuff needs to go and be cleaned at the laundromat rather than in our washer or something like that, because obviously I don't want tons of bacteria infesting all of our clothes and being super gross. So that really sucks, but you know, whatever. Okay. So I can wall jump, which is a thing that I don't think about. I cannot slide, which is what I would like to be doing, but I guess I'm a different Mega Man. And there's some other red Mega Man who's like, you should be powerful like me, but I don't know how to be powerful like him. How do I... Maybe there's a trick to this that I'm missing? The stylish mullet hair is what brings all the boys to the yard. It's true. There we go. Okay. That was the trick. Not much of a trick. It's just you jump and then you jump. You jump and you jump and you jump and you jump. I can tie my shoes just fine, Matus. I choose not to, but that's a choice that I make. Alright. This is Dr. Light. So you've come. X, I gave you the ability to choose your own path in life as well as in defeating these mavericks, and I hope the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one. But now it seems that you are destined to fight, just like Mega Man not X. Because I thought the world might need a new champion, I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you'll be able to increase your powers beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive the acceleration system to boost your speed. Good luck, X. Hello, Nixie! Alright, so now I can run fast? But how do I do that? Oh. Double arrow is dash. Okay. Oh god! I dashed right into the bad guy! Ah! Oh god! Oh, okay. Thanks, wall jump. I still don't like wall jumps, but, you know, I'll take what I can get. I'm gonna need all of these powers to become more power. I like how, like, running fast is apparently something the world has never seen before. Or perhaps, you know, like, any vehicle or plane or anything else like that. No, we've never seen fast before. We've only seen slow things, so... I guess I climb inside this thing. Cool. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Punching. Punching. Anyway, happy Monday, everybody. I have spent today at home because I was sick. I also read Reddit, which had some stuff on it. I talked to people who work at YouTube about Reddit. Apparently, they were very quiet during the meeting. And then apparently afterwards, they described my description of my work on Reddit as being for the Rebel Squad. Apparently I'm like, you know, the Star Wars Rebellion Force or something like that, fighting against the... Not that? I don't know. It's a confusing metaphor to me. I don't fully understand it. Yeah. But yes, it was not initially my intent to stream. Instead, after dealing with the root system and taking off the toilet downstairs and everything else like that, I was just like, ugh, I don't wanna, I want some way to recover my positive energies. Oh god. Okay. Oh! Thanks for missing me. Oh! Oh! Those penguins got me. Ah yes, the Empire. That's the opposite of the Rebellion. Hello, Biolithic. I like the NES Mega Man's better, but I realize that I am maybe not alone, but I am not not always in good company in that. But I don't actually know if I've played this game enough to have much of a strong opinion. Oh crap, I'm frozen. Ah! Ah! Okay, well, that didn't work out as I wanted it to, but that's fine. We're good. I don't have much life. I guess I get more life later, maybe. I feel like you pick things up in this game and power up that way. You don't just get powers from enemies. There we go. No, it's fine. I mean, everyone has different preferences. That's fine. SnapClickhead is a big Mega Man X fan, I know as well. Soy Bomb likes everything Mega Man as far as I can tell, so... Alright, so now I get a shotgun something. Alright, so let's figure out who Spark Mandrill is. Spark Mandrill is... the guy who has an angry face? I think this is Spark Mandrill. Find out if I'm wrong. Excellent. I have succeeded. So how do you exit the stage without beating the bosses? Is there a way to exit? Is there like an exit option? Oh yeah. I assume it's that thing that's labeled exit. Hello, John Vincent. Welcome, welcome. So Biolithic, you built the chat thing I saw go by, right? The like chat archiving and timestamping and replay service or whatever. I feel like that was you. Maybe not. Boom, 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 shakalaka. Did, so do you have enough, quota? Like, are you one of the 50 million quota grandfathered accounts, or are you, like, already running out of quota? Because I feel like for chat, it uses so much quota, like, you use up, like, 700,000 quota for 24 hours of, like, fetching chat messages. So I was curious how that was treating you so far, whether you'd already run into those problems or not. I am doing shitty, John Vincent, overall. I was sick, so I stayed home from work because I was sick. Staying home from work isn't bad, but being sick is. And the reason that I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I couldn't get back to sleep for a while. I don't know. Oh, do I have to, like, if I have to wall jump here? Because that's the move in Mario. And then I figured out that my in addition to being sick, I also figured out that my sewer line was backed up, so I have to deal with the consequences of that. On the plus side, just called the plumber guys, and they sent out their drain guys, and they were able to get it cleared in just a few hours, frankly. I think we called at 3:30 or something like that, and they were out here by 6:30, 7, which is not too bad. I mean, overall. So I was pretty impressed with the response time on that. I've definitely had worse. Oh, that's another thing, or chaos, is that, like, one time when we, not in this place, but in the other place that we lived in, we called our landlady, basically saying, like, hey, like, it's Friday night, and when we flush the toilet, like, you know, things wash up into the basement. And she was like, oh, okay, like, I'll call a plumber on Monday. And then she didn't call a plumber. What she did was call her handyman, like, brother-in-law or whatever, who came out and was like, yep, that's a plumbing problem. And then we had to call another drain service, which didn't get there until the next day. And so, you know, we had sewage in our basement from, you know, Friday until Tuesday. So that's just part of renting in the Boston environment. Hello, Snap Quick Cat. So, Biolithic, you should apply for more quota if you haven't already. But I think if you can share, like, interesting usage stats on it, it's going to work better for you. So, if you want to chat me up at some point about the experience you've had so far. You've also probably seen, so Spiffy Mark is back at YouTube now and working on API stuff often. So, if you've ever seen him around, that's the guy who's gonna be paying attention to these types of things. So I'm happy to have a conversation with you or anybody else about that and see how it goes. Oh, Stingray, what are you doing here? You should be streaming, right? Isn't it still Stingray streaming time? I don't know. My sense of time on streaming days is so screwed up anyway. Okay, why are you on top of me? Why? Oh, jeez. Oh, no, get out of the thing. Ah, I was trying to dash and I failed. Sick again. Oh, I'm so sorry, Snap the Cat. I am so sick. Gamer Gun Commentaries, how's it going? Ah, I got you, Stingray. Oh yeah, that's right. I knew that. You stream on Sundays and Tuesday through Friday. I looked that up just recently. Oh, I can dash like through things? Maybe I just need to be dashing more. Maybe that's the trick. I don't know. I don't know this game well. I never played Mega Man X. I've played through like all 6 of the Mega Mans on the NES, but never played this one. And so I was like, oh man, because I was gonna play Glover, but Glover was gonna be like a pretty involved 3D platformer that I was gonna have to think about and other things like that. And so once I realized that I was sick and I had this whole, you know, sewage situation, I was like, okay, maybe I'm not gonna do that. Because I didn't think I was going to stream at all, and then I was like, okay, I can play Mega Man. That's a thing I can do. Especially because Mega Man X, I have never had the super love for, so I'm happy if, you know, we play it and we don't finish it, then that's fine. I can go to bed early. You love this game. Hello, DJ. Mega Man X, your favorite. Everyone's favorites, apparently. It's like the 5th person whose favorite game it is, so well, I'm glad you guys get to see your favorite game, even if it's not my favorite game. Oh god, get off of me! Okay, I can just dash out of those things. Oh god. Are you gonna come this way? Yeah, of course you are. Ah, damn it. I need to get the Hadouken. Jump and dash at the same time. Well, I'm glad, Stingray. Oh god. I have not done my Isaac daily either, and I'm probably not going to, which makes me feel it's the first time I've missed in like, I don't know. I think I've done like 5 days in a row or something like that at this point. So, I should probably just do it. It'll take me like 3 minutes. Like I should go in and do it just so I can die really quickly and say I haven't missed it. Oh, anyway, yeah. So well, I'm at this point I'm still like working out the controls, right? So like I figured out that I can dash, and that feels like a useful ability. And I know I can wall jump because that's the thing I don't really like about the game. But I probably need to be using my charging buster thing more. That's what I feel like. Also getting hit by things less, maybe? Those both feel like they would be useful approaches to the problem. Well, I mean, troubleshooting your computer for work is definitely not nearly as important as listening to me meander and wander about my day, complain about the various problems in my life. We all know that that's the ideal way to spend a Monday night. Ah! Ah! What? Oh, frickety frick frick frick. I'm not saying they don't add something that you couldn't get. I think they do add something you couldn't get. You know, for example, in Mega Man, 2 and 3, you could have fun, and in Mega Man X, you have wall jumps. So, it's a pretty good trade. I wonder if I should use my chilled penguins to attack this guy. Maybe that's the thing I'm missing. Many bosses need chilled penguins. I don't think that's actually true. I think I just need to get good scrub. Hello, Cherish! How's it going? Alright, so that guy goes there, and then that guy goes there, and then this guy goes here. And I feel like there's going to be one that's going to attack right over the side of that when I get closer. No? Fuck! I was right. I had the right idea, just bad reaction time. Oh, Cherish, it's been a rough day. It's been a rough day. So we're probably going to end the stream early because I'm feeling sick. So my goal is that I will actually put the controller down and get off the stream at, you know, 10 o'clock at midnight. I know how well that usually works for me, but I do want to actually try and get to sleep early. Yeah, I know I can. I'm just bad at it. I haven't even gotten in here yet, and you're already shooting water things at me. So this time, I have not yet gotten hit. Well, I say as I get hit. I am doing better, though. Yes! See? Get good, scrub. Thanks, Cherish. I hope so, too. Well, I'm actually feeling somewhat better now. But I also know that if I stay up late, it will probably totally screw me over because obviously that takes things out of me, so... that's why I want to try and get to bed early, but yeah, so I stayed home today. I kind of logged in at work, but didn't really do much. I did do one meeting where I talked to a bunch of YouTube's like partner manager type people, and about, oh Jesus, just about like talking to people on like what I do on Reddit and community, like, you know, interactions and other things like that. Offered opinions on various things that YouTube has done. And it's kind of funny to see these people who work with our top partners who are like, why is it that you get to say things and I don't get to say things? And I was like, I don't get to either, I just do. And then I have to worry about whether I get to keep my job or not. So, you know, don't necessarily do what I do. You may be in a better position than me. I did not read your last comment, and I don't care. I read it, I skimmed it, and it doesn't mean anything to me, so I didn't respond to it. There we go. Go up. Up, up, up! Hey, a heart! How do I get it, though? Ugh! Jump and dash at the same time. Well-timed dash jump off the wall? This is a maneuver I don't understand. Well, thank you very much, Soy Bomb! And dash while wall jumping. So am I dashing left or right? And dash is double arrow, right? Like that is the right mechanism I want to do here. I just don't have the skills here. The best part of any game. Jump, dash jump left, and then go right to grab the ledge. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. A button is definitely helpful, Pensive. Thank you. Or Scarlet. Oh! I can do it! Nope, I can't. I can get it. Ah! Ah! Haha! Success! And now I have slightly more life. I am awesome. Thanks for reminding me, Celso Louise, to go up. Feel free to remind me on all the other things that I am sure I will forget as well. Alright, well, I got more life. I don't know how many lives I have. Probably more than... I have 0 left. Okay, cool. So, over this last week, I've been watching a few more Let's Plays, just from random channels. So I'll take, like, a game that I like and grab a Let's Play from the YouTube gaming shelf of Let's Play playthroughs. I will say one thing. And that is that the functionality that YouTube has built, where Let's Plays get their own shelf on the gaming page, is pretty cool. I don't know what the recall is on those playlists, like how many Let's Play playlists, like how do you get on that list? Do you just name something Let's Play, whatever, but it is pretty cool that YouTube just has done that, and it makes it really cool if what you want to watch is a Let's Play. Of course, if what you want to watch is a Let's Play, then why? You know, I think there's a couple that I've watched that I've really enjoyed, and the reason I actually got into this is that I pulled Gaming Lawyer's Let's Play with his wife Amanda of Portal 2 Co-op, and I was actually really, like, I enjoyed it. It was nice Gaming Lawyer content that I got to watch in the lounge, and it was cool. But I, you know, mostly I watch these Let's Plays and I'm like, why would I care about watching this? And there's just so many of them. And back in 2012, 2013, it seems like they did decent. They would get a fair number of views and other things like that. And now, like, I just see all these people who put hours and hours and hours into editing these, you know, videos, or not editing these videos, to uploading these videos that get, like, you know, 23 views a piece. And I'm like, is that... I don't know, this content isn't that interesting. You don't seem happy about it. You're not getting a lot of community around it. I don't know. Oop, and I'm dead. Hello, Gaming Lawyer. Celsa Louise, you are 100% right. I need to be more aggressive with save states, because we want to get through this game. And that's not going to happen if I keep not, you know, saving. So that's a good Scarlet. I figured that was a good plan. First step on any boss is just immediately die and start the level over. It seems perfect. So yeah. So Shotgun Ice apparently is the item that I got already, and so hopefully that will make my life easier on this. Whoa, God. See, there's too many buttons. Like, I wanna hold down my Buster, and I wanna dash, and I want to jump at the same time. And when I do all three, things get confusing. That's right. I mean, I was just getting my bearings together, and now we're all set. We know exactly what we need to do. You know, we know what the boss looks like. We saw him for about 3 seconds. So Stingray, I definitely think that's part of it. I think that, you know, now everyone, because people did this, and it's a relatively easy format, I think that that's true. The other thing is that for a lot of these games, of course, right, like those, like the Let's Plays are out there. Like if I'm going to look for a Let's Play of a given game, like is it really likely that, you know, you're doing something so much more interesting than someone who did this in 2011? So for like Mega Man X, or for, you know, Mario 64, or other things like that, like, what do you have, what are you offering that's unique in the Let's Play context? And, you know, so certainly there are more of them. I don't know if, like, the first couple Let's Plays that are uploaded for a new game are also kind of lower view counts, or if that's, you know, unique to these ones that have been around for forever. I don't know. I'm not, like, a huge watcher of, like, the most recent games, so I haven't looked at any, like, games that are new and seen what those look like. Gonna hang out up here. Fuck! Well, so Mikey the Gamer, I think that the reality for that is, like, again, your Let's Plays don't offer, like, to someone who's just gonna pick out a Let's Play, like, why would they pick yours? What would they see that would make them think that this is any different than any other? Because, like, when I look at those playlists on the YouTube Gaming, like, Let's Play tab, I don't know how to pick one that looks good. I'll click through a couple of them and be like, okay, this one has 2 people talking. I like that better usually, so we'll go ahead and watch that. I don't have any way to discern between them on any kind of quality barrier, and that doesn't mean that, like, I wouldn't like your Let's Play the best if I knew, you know, you or your content, but it means that I don't have any way to make that distinguishment. I'll keep it in mind. I think, like, a lot of this is just me needing to, you know, get used to the controls, so I'm okay with the fact that I'm sucking. Hello, Spiffy Mark! Speak of the devil. I was just talking to Biolithic earlier about his API project. I was curious if he'd already run into quota, and I said that, you know, I had talked to another friend of mine who was working on a project, and he was trying to do, you know, up to 24 hours of chat reading, and was like, how do I do this without running out of quota? So yeah, Mike Yellow Gamer, I think that's the big difference, right? Like, you provide something that ranks highly in search, because people clicked on it, because it was one of the few things that are there. I'm glad that, you know, that perception is not unreasonable. That's not true. You can totally read, like, a whole hour of live chat without running out of quota. I don't even know what you're talking about. Gotcha. Okay, GDC, thank you. Alright. This time we're gonna win. Well, so I think that's the reality, Celso, right? Is, like, you know, what I see now is I see a lot of people out there who haven't done anything to kind of build overall audiences, who haven't done anything to kind of build a community around their content, who aren't all that interesting, frankly, and they're just playing through a game, just like I am, right? Like, they're pretty boring, just like me, and they don't get a lot out of it, and I just don't know. I don't know what the motivation is. I don't know if, like, the motivation is just like, hey, I like to do this for the fun, in which case, great, like, that's fine. Then I'm glad you're having fun, and some people I definitely see, like, they're just playing games and they're fine. But I also see a lot of people who seem like they're trying to build, you know, YouTube channels. I see this in you know, Reddit and Discord and other things like that, and people are like, oh, I do, you know, Let's Plays, and I'm like, but why? Like, why do you feel like your Let's Play content is different? Like, that's what I really want to know. Fuck. Alright, so what was the Stormy Eagle? This looks sort of like an eagle. Storm Eagle. Okay, so I guess there is a head upgrade, a sub-tank, and a heart somewhere in this level, so you should all let me know where those things are, because apparently everyone here knows this game, other than me. So yeah, YouTube overall is, you know, the world's second largest search engine, second only to Google, the world's largest search engine, which also feeds a lot of YouTube traffic. And so there's a lot of things where, like, Mike, your Sonic thing is something that makes sense for people to enjoy because, you know, they're looking for answering a specific question, so... Power to the left of the starting point. Okay, so I've already missed it. Excellent. Ah, the lovely wall jumps. This is a shitty ass mechanic. What the fuck? Who thought this was fun? How do you people enjoy this goddamn game? Use the moving platforms to get to the top. Okay, let's try this a different way. Playing it on your SNES Classic was bad, Mark. Why was that? Why was it bad? Got it. Go to the top with the platforms, and then do a dash, jump, and hold left. Okay. Fuck you, buddy. Alright, we're fine. There's no problem. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, you're all fucking crazy. People love the wall jumps, and I'm just like, I don't get it. Okay, so do I jump from the platform, or do I jump from here? I assume I jump from the platform. Hey, I did it! Good job. YOLO! Oh, damn. Alright, well, you know what? That's fine. I was, yes, Jose. But yeah, no, I don't know. I think that I don't like wall jumps in anything, really. So this is not like it's a Mega Man specific thing for me. Hello, Barbara! Oh, god damn it. I need to stop jumping in pits. Okay, well, I've got my heart. Let's go back in here, and we're going to get two other things. Well, we're going to get a head upgrade and a sub-tank, I think. So, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, so, I mean, this is the problem that I have with the Let's Play genre. So I think, yes, it is absolutely the case that in 2011, 2012, there were fewer people doing Let's Plays. Part of this is actually that I think the game companies were also less friendly towards them. I know that there's been a lot of movement over the years in, you know, kind of educating game developers and publishers and everyone else like that on why this is good for them. And so there was some sense of, like, you had to be somebody and get, like, special agreement or other things like that in order to create that content. At least that's the impression that I've been given by, you know, people who were there, which is not me. Because, frankly, I didn't create anything on YouTube before 2014, shortly before I started working at YouTube. So I think that there's definitely a picture where there were fewer people who were creators in general. And I think that there were also fewer people who were able to create that content even if they were creators. I wasn't trying to, because I'm bad at things. What do you want from me? So Biolithic, I think you can find his Earthbound Let's Plays on his channel. Yeah, why are you not doing it right? Jeez Louise. I'm glad you're all here. It makes me happy to have all these people. All these lovely people. Spiffy Mark and Barbara, of course, are good friends of mine who don't make it out to my streams as much because they're on like the West Coast where, you know, time is a different thing. Jose is also on the West Coast, but Jose doesn't believe in time. And so, you know, that for him, that there's no such thing as clocks or time. Oh man, I hope you're okay, Dustin. If not, I hope you're okay. I am, Gaming Lawyer. Yeah, I've been, I have a feeling that what's going to happen is I'm going to wake up at about 4 in the morning. I'm going to feel like utter garbage, and I'm going to regret this streaming. But after having dealt with the fact that my, you know, that the things that went down my toilet came up you know, the pipes in my basement, I was like, you know what? I need to do something other than thinking about life. So, oh, it's on the plan. Okay. Go back and stand on that thing. Sorry. Alright, so there's a thing. What thing am I standing up on this thing? An E-tank. That seems like a good thing. How do I get in there? Blast the glass with like my Mega Blaster? Okay. Cool. Nice blowing things up. Yay, I got a thing. Hans Gruber voice. I don't know what a Hans Gruber is, but... Alright, so we're good. All's well. Is there another thing that I should be aware of yet? Not yet. But yeah, so I don't know. It's one of the things that I hope. I know that the YouTube partnership program changes are upsetting to a lot of people for totally good reasons. But one of the things that I hope is that it will cause people who are just looking for a quick, you know, buck to realize that like there are no quick bucks on YouTube. There never have been. There's never been a quick buck on YouTube. At one point, someone posted in the like YouTube gaming Discord. Oh, I've never seen Die Hard. I do know who Alan Rickman is, though. Something Christmas movie. I don't know. Used a penguin gun on those tanks. Okay. Oh, I forgot to update my charity. Well, thank you very much, Barb. So the Super Chat for Good is still going to the Innocence Project. I said we were going to change to Trans Lifeline this week, but then I forgot. Hashtag Barbara for throwing that in there. Thank you very much, Barbara. So I am still testing Super Chat for Good. All donations that you make through Super Chat will go directly 100% to the charity of my choice, the Innocence Project. Last week we were saving Princess Peach from Bowser. It made more sense. The Innocence Project works to free wrongly incarcerated people using DNA evidence as well as to fight the flaws in the criminal justice system that, you know, cause problems there. I can't... Oh, there we go. Okay. No, Stingray, you do not have to do that. That was a pretty quick buck. You are correct, but I didn't get it, so... Spiffy Mark's throwing in that $5 for the Super Chat for Good. So far, via Super Chat for Good, we have made $419. There's actually $5 more that don't go into the API because, you know, using a sponsor emoji when you're not a moderator, it turns out broke things. So, but yeah, so thank you all for that. A lot of that, of course, came from Stingray Gaming as well as from myself. We each donated $1 for every one of my 145 deaths in the Super Mario Brothers Challenge, no pickup challenge. Oh, did Barbara's thing do the little pop-up thing? I don't know. Oh, did I go into it? I didn't go into it. I was so distracted. I was so distracted by the quick buck that I made that I totally forgot. Thank you for reminding me. There we go. I just talked to him and then I walked away. Alright, I can break through ceilings now or something. There we go. It is, Barb. Yep. It is a known thing that we are fixing. I was just lucky. I was just happy that I found it. So it was IOPRED is most of my sponsors are also mods, just because like I mod everyone who ever gets auto timed out or posts a link or anything wants to post a link or anything else like that. And so like almost all the people who hang out in my chat are mods, and there was one person who wasn't, and so IOPRED's CPG hat emoji got dumped. Yeah, it will help me. It'll help me bash through things with my head, apparently. So how's that gonna help me against the other boss or whatever? But yeah, so making a quick buck on YouTube has never been a thing. Never, not in 2013, not in 2015, not in 2017. I did have one person who hopped into YouTube gaming Discord and was like, you know, I'm a disabled truck driver. I've lost the ability to drive trucks because of my, you know, injuries, and I need to be able to make money. So how am I going to get paid from YouTube? And I was like, I think that maybe your expectations on exactly that you can make a living on this is probably a little bit off. And I think he didn't ever actually end up even making a channel, but he was basically like, yeah, like I'll get like 10 views and then I'll get like $10 or something, right? I don't know what his picture was, but when I told him that like most people make like $1 per 1,000 views, he was like, are you kidding me? And I was like, no. And he was like, that's crazy. So yeah, Biolithic, appreciate that. Yeah, you just turn on the slider. But yeah, I mean, so like I think there's a lot of people who are just like, oh, I'm gonna get. And I saw one. There's like one, you know, kid who looked like he was about 16 years old, and he was extremely upset that he couldn't get unskippable, like long unskippable ads on his videos. He was like, how am I going to make money if I don't have long unskippable ads? And he was getting like 7 views. And I'm like, I mean, like you could get some more viewers. That would be one approach. Take care, Dustin. I hope everything's going okay. You can have an adult who operates your account or has AdSense for you. There are ways to do that. I'm not questioning how his account was set up. That's not my business. But yes. Okay, so I buster this guy, right? Alright, Stormy Eagle. Come at me, bro. I have not. No, I just went to the... I did the first stage and then I came here. Oh, man. This guy... Anyway, so yeah, so he looked like he was about 16, and he was complaining very heavily on Reddit about the fact that he couldn't get long, unskippable ads, and I was like, I mean, I'm glad that you are, you know, excited about this, but I think you're maybe focusing on the wrong thing, and I am, you know, hopeful that you can worry about doing your channel or whatever. And so, like, this is why, one of the reasons why I hope the YPP changes will help people refocus on a little bit more of the right thing, right? So when you're very small, your best focus is going to be making the best content you have to bring in viewers and everything else like that. And I know there's a lot of people who are like, oh, it's just going to cause you to clickbait and do all these other things. And the reality is that those things are like, I'm not saying that clickbait isn't effective, because we all know that it can be, but rather that it doesn't really help a lot of people who are just, you know, shit posting. And there's a lot of shit posters out there. There's a lot of people who take, you know, 30-second memes and they edit them and whatever else like that, and those people don't get a lot of views, because if you don't already have an established community, it's hard to get views that way. So should I use my sub tank? Is that a thing that I have? I don't know. Okay. Oh, I'm dead anyway. I'm gonna beat this stage. I'm not gonna move on until we beat this guy. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck! Alright, so... maybe this isn't gonna work so well. So yeah, people are worried about it, like, you know, incentivizing the wrong thing, and I think there's a risk, but that's one of the reasons why I think it's good that there is both a subscriber and a watch time requirement, because I think the combination of the two will result in, you know, you have to at least be moderately, you know, interesting in multiple different dimensions before that'll work. So, all right. But, yeah, we'll see. I don't know if there's been a recent one lately. I did watch a show called Baked Baking earlier this weekend. It was interesting. The person whose channel it's on, I think primarily she does like erotic photo shoots. Like that's her primary persona. And so I felt like the overall Baked Baking episode was like a really neat idea with really crappy implementation. And like it just wasn't that interesting as YouTube content. I really liked the idea. I just thought it was like poorly edited and had bad pacing and had a lot of like technical issues with it, as well as the fact that it was like the Christmas episode and she was wearing this like see-through, you know, I don't know, leotard, and it was really distracting. I was like I want to be laughing at you because you're, you know, you just smoked a joint and you're trying to bake cookies, not because you're, you know, half naked here. So yeah, as in hi, yep. Oh god, Tide Pods. But yeah, so Baked Baking, good idea, bad implementation. I think her name was, I don't remember, Maddie something or other. And I wanted it to be better than it was, sadly. Okay, so what's the trick to the Stormy Eagle boss? Like, is there a trick that I'm missing? Because I feel like I'm not doing a lot of damage to him because he's off screen all the time when I'm like attacking him. I just need to keep dashing. Okay. That's right. Try and grab me. I'll just shoot you. Timing is everything. Oh! Yep. See, like... Where are you? Oh god! He hits me, and that's bad. Tonight's charity, we're still donating to the Innocence Project. I meant to set it up for Trans Lifeline this week, but I forgot, so... still working towards that Innocence Project donation. We have $419 so far. $424 made so far for the Innocence Project. Don't jump, just dash. Always dash. Harambe died for our sins. He took shots for us. We should take shots for him. Alright, he's taking some hits. So, doing this guy without picking up the dash feels like it would be very difficult. I feel like you almost need to have that weapon or that thing for... I guess you'd get it in like one of the first levels? No, you don't. You could skip that level. That's right. See how good this boss fighting is going? But yeah, so even this, right? Like, so I'm enjoying talking to people here, right? I'm having fun. We're having fun. Like, we got all kinds of stuff going on or whatever. But like, even so, about 75% of the time, I'm not saying anything. And if this was like a pre-recorded Let's Play, like that would just be dull. So there we go. But people don't. For these like for these Let's Plays, people don't do jump cuts, and they should. I agree that they should. Realistically, you know, if you were to take your, 32-hour Let's Play and you were to get rid of all the parts where there isn't something interesting for you to be responding to, like, you would be way better off. And I think that you would have something that you would get more, people would watch more of when it's interesting like that. Yeah, I'll go back for Spark Mandrill. We'll see if we can make it through this time. Go down? What'd I miss? Down here. Okay. I don't think there's anything down. I don't know. I don't think it's on my end, so it's either you or YouTube. I don't know if I'm going to VidCon. I already told you that. Glorious internet. Mwahaha. Yeah, I'm going with GGC's advice here, Celso. GGC has been giving me advice on how to play Mega Man since literally before I began live streaming on this channel, so I have a lot of faith in his ability to give me good advice. I don't know. No good reason, Jose. It's been a shitty day, Tails. It started off with me waking up at 3 a.m., absolutely miserable, unable to breathe, and, why is his Sparky thing is not sparking? Why is his Sparky thing not sparking? That was weird. Why is his sparks broken? So was your 14-person house inside Anaheim Biolithic? Because I know Anaheim banned the, Mega Man cannot shoot up, that is correct. Left or right, those are your choices. Why would anyone need to shoot up, Mark? Gotcha, Phoenix. Overall, the powers of these mega robots are frankly quite strange. There's just this huge set of things. Okay, my sub-tank is filling up. Is that what happens? Like, I pick up life things while my life is full, and that's how I fill up my sub-tank? And I don't pick up a lot of them because my life is very rarely full. But yeah, so I started off the day sick, and I ended up the day dealing with finding out that there are roots growing into my sewer pipes. On the plus side, although the guy who clears drains almost got his, like, 90-foot-long, you know, metal contraption trapped in our drain, he didn't quite get it stuck. So that was good, otherwise he would have had a very bad night. He was like, yeah, this whole cable thing costs like $300. I was like, yeah, I don't, like, the cost is less of a thing. You can't just leave, like, this, you know, 100-foot-long cable, you know, draped out halfway out of the detached toilet in my back bathroom. That would be my problem with this approach. He's like, yeah, I guess that would be more of a problem. But yeah, he was really fighting it for a long time. He walked away breathing heavy. And this is a guy who had no problem just, you know, picking things up and throwing them around and everything else like that for the rest of the visit, but had to really fight to get that snake back out. Ah! Oh god! Don't jump in the pit! That's right, beam things. I will shoot you dead. Okay, do I have... I do, okay. Alright, so now I shoot, like, behind this guy or something? Nope, that didn't work. Yeah, so he pulled out this, like, massive, like, ball of roots. He's like, you got a root problem, bud. I'm like, so it seems. Alright, so I wait for him to jump and then shoot the back wall. Or something. Ow. Yeah, because that's not working. Well. Just shoot after he puts up his arms, I can stun lock him. Shoot and wait. I'm so confused with all this conflicting advice. Alright, he puts up his arms. I failed in that case. Got it. Oh god! I failed at stun locking, but that's okay. Yeah, so Tails, it's unclear in this case how far the problem was, but basically it sounds like the thing they're going to try is Rootex treatment, which is like some kind of vapor or something that goes through and kills all the roots. So they just dump it down there and then you don't use the drains for a couple hours and it gets better. Or so he says. God damn it. This is not working for me. Well, that was the wrong timing. Ah. Alright, good enough. Hat spin. Yes, Jessica. Alright, so armored armadillo. Is this guy an armadillo? He looks kind of like an armadillo. I did not. I should. So Stingray, when you're in town for PAX East, we're actually going to have to head out to Illinois because sadly PAX East is during my grandparents' 65th wedding anniversary. This does not mean that you can't stay here. In fact, it means that you can stay here and you don't even have to worry about us. You'll have the whole house to yourself and it'll be great because you can feed our cats. So we're going out on Friday night and coming back on Sunday. And you will have the house to yourself in between. Oh, this thing looks scary. Hello, Keith Roxa. Welcome, welcome. Ack. Yeah, I'm not too worried about grinding levels, because I'll just save state my way through things for the most part. But I think you are getting in on Thursday, right? So we'll have a chance to, you'll be around for some of the time we're around, just not, we'll be leaving before the main events of PAX. I don't, is PAX a Thursday to Saturday thing, or it's usually a Friday to Sunday thing, right? So I thought I saw that there were Thursday passes still. I just don't know what's actually on Thursday. You're coming in Wednesday night, okay. Gaming Lawyer has my stream over the corner. Well, hello, Gaming Lawyer friends. Alright. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. It's interesting because I think in the past it has not started on Thursday, so I'm curious what they will actually do on Thursday. Oh god. Oh, there's a sub-tank hidden behind him? Well. God damn it. Where's GC8? I meant at the PAX event, Jess. Because there are Thursday tickets, therefore it is not reasonable to say that they won't be doing anything on Thursday. I think it would be kind of silly if people spent 130 bucks on buying a pass for, you know, or I don't know, was it 40 bucks a day? 40 bucks buying a pass for a day when there are no events. That would be silly. Alright, give me this and that. Use my hurricane weapon to kill the tanks. Okay, so what were you saying? I have to wall jump over his head in order to get a sub-tank or something like that? Like at this part or any part, it doesn't matter which part. There we go. Oh, that's nice, Chris. I haven't even played 3 yet. I think I only did 1 and 2. Because I don't think 3 was on Steam last time I looked. Could be misremember. Fuck! That's right, Soy Bomb. Accurate use of the CPG rant emoji. Yeah, so I think that they did the room 2 or the room 3 was on mobile but not on Steam. So I had not actually picked up the third one. And then I think they hadn't done any of them on Android at some point. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. It's been a while. Oh. Aha! That was super lucky. Oh, fuck! I looked at chat for 2 seconds. That's a, hello, Narcost. I think that making assumptions about people's marital status can generally be considered to be a dangerous thing unless you're pretty damn certain, and I would discourage it. It can be, upsetting to people to have you make assumptions that are not true. Brad Pritchard, how is it going? I will also say that the idea that wives necessarily put up with sulking assholes like me is not universally true, and some might also find that offensive. But it is certainly true that I am a sulking asshole, so I have no compunctions on that front. Okay, it made that jump. How's it going, Brad? How is your Sydney trip going so far? Have you been doing a lot of drinking with your coworkers? Oh god. Okay. So I think the dash jumping is actually even worse for me than wall jumping. Like, of the things that bother me, I think that both of them are definitely significant, and I can't decide which one's worse. Fuck! I went back to Sparkman Drill, yes. Snap the cat. We got the whole Retro Squad here, by the way. We got Snapclick Cat, Soy Bomb, and Stingray Gaming all hanging out in here tonight. All of whom are... So I know that Snapclick Cat has played this game. I assume Soy Bomb has, but I don't actually remember it off the top of my head. And then Stingray, I guess, isn't as big of a fan of Mega Man, but we are a crew of people who does a lot of different retro gaming streaming out there. So if you're ever thinking to yourself, you know what I want? I want some retro game streaming. You should definitely check out Snapclick Cat or Stingray Gaming or Soy Bomb. Of course, as time has gone on, we've all expanded our repertoire somewhat because, you know, we all get bored of playing retro games sometime Sometimes you just need some modern music. Or sometimes you need a game that is, you know, has a story, as opposed to this weak-ass, you know, hey, X, I decided that you're going to be the most powerful robot in the world, so I took all of these abilities and hid them in weird capsules all over the place, story that you get here, so. I figured that it was 99% that Soybomb had played this, but I just had to make sure. Ooh. Oh, I probably don't want to destroy that, because I feel like he's breaking the rocks that are in my way, so maybe not. Oh no! Oh no! I have to get on top of him, or something. How do I do that? Ugh! Because I can't get up there. Do I die? And I have to do this level again? I need to go ahead in front of it? Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna die. But at least I'm making progress through the level. I can always come back and do the level again later, right? So if I can beat the boss, it's not like I lose out on anything. Oh, thanks, Corey, for subscribing. Uh-oh. Well, Megan Gregory, I appreciate that Gaming Lawyer wouldn't ever dream of counter-programming against me. He would never dream of streaming at the same time. That would be totally silly. But yeah, so thank you very much for stopping by. No, Gaming Lawyer is a good dude. I actually even told him earlier tonight that I probably was not streaming, so I have absolutely no problems with the idea that he is streaming tonight. So I guess I probably should have hopped off when that thing was on the far side. Thanks for subscribing. It's not a real stream. It's a fake stream. It's a re-stream of a stream. Subnautica. Caw, Talons of Justice. Okay, so let's do this better now. We've done it poorly, and now it's time to do it well. No adulting allowed, SnapClickCat. You're gonna be banned from adulting. Yeah, I mean, the reality is that I'm not hyped about VidCon at the moment because I'll figure out what I'm doing for VidCon later. It's not like a high priority because if I'm not organizing a house full of 27 people, then I'll just book a hotel that's a few minutes drive from the convention center, and it doesn't matter as much. So I don't have the same concerns that I did in previous years, and so I'll figure out, like, worrying about it. Like, I wasn't even thinking about PAX East tickets until, like, you know, a week and a half ago, and that's coming up in April. So, you know, I got months and months before I'll think about these things. And, you know, a lot can change between then and now, and frankly, I could be fired from Google by then, for all I know. So fuck you, buddy. Yes, I understand that, Jess, but I'm saying that I hadn't even thought about when it would be until the last 2 weeks. I realized that the conclusion I came to is that I can't go. I got the heart, shot through the heart, and you're to blame. Come on, you give love a bad name. Da na 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 na. Well, thanks, Game Fixers. I appreciate it. Save the game. Alright. What do I want? Storm, Mandrill? No, E-Spark. That sounds like a thing. Oh! Ah! Blah! I can't dash underneath. Wanted to slide underneath those things, but... Whew. And game fixers, you should never ever have to apologize because you like something. Enjoying something, being interested in it, being involved in it is absolutely something that can allow you to go far in life. So never apologize for that. If you enjoy something, then enjoy it and don't feel that you need to apologize or say you're sorry. All right, so the launch octopus is this guy, I think. I mean, I do think that scalpers are inevitable when the price of things doesn't match the demand for them. And certainly in the case of packs, I'm pretty sure it's intentional that they, you know, they want to keep the prices low, but you know, we live in a capitalist society. And in our capitalist society, people will the bottom feeding basement dwellers will fill the gaps in the market. Just like Jukin Media. Jukin Media, which reached out to me via phone, Twitter DM, Facebook message, and email yesterday, which says to me that they probably actually have someone who wants to license my video, and they just want to, you know, get a license to it in order to do that. I told them I was not interested in working with Jukin Media because fuck those people. Oh, hello, Derek Hunt. Wrong button. Spike's taking me out. Yeah, Brad, I'm sorry I missed you and Cow earlier in the lounge. I saw that you had showed up while I was gone. I was at the time dealing with the fact that my drain decided that roots were an appropriate thing to be included in the drain, so... I was around in the lounge a whole bunch. I was around from like 5 a.m. until, you know, 10:30 a.m. And I was around later, but not now. Alright. Oh god, stop doing that. I don't know if it's better to just, like, spam button or to charge up. Oh no, I'm inside a fish. Oh god. Oh god! Damn it! The gravity! Oh! Okay. Okay. Storm thing. Oh no. Other way. Oh! That was... Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Figaro, Magnifico. What is that? That seems like trouble. Alright, it's gone. Oh no, spikes! Spikes! Oh, fuck! I thought I still had my storm tornado thing. Okay, whoop whoop thing is helpful. Good to know. Alright, life is full. The pattern is full, Ghost Rider. Alright, whoop 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 whoop. Do I have to go up and to the left, maybe? I mean, I think you mean since the year 20XX, Yugi. I think you're confused as to when Mega Man began. That was a Mega Man joke, see? Okay. So... how do I... go this way? No? Something? There's another thing that will take me up to a small boat. Hello, Princess Unicorn. Welcome to the stream. I'm the Chris who plays games, playing retro games every Monday at 9:15, whatever I feel like every Friday at 9:15. And I'm happy to have people here. Alright, so let me... So, where do I... Am I missing something by going this way? Do I need to go up some other direction first? Do I want to destroy this boat? It's shooting me a lot, so I'm thinking yes. Okay, Undersea Dragon. I must fight a thing first. Yes, so it seems. Die, mini boss, die. Yeah, so I think that if you were to make Let's Play content, the biggest piece of advice I would have is that watching you do the boring parts of the game is not exciting. Doing things that are walkthroughs, maybe, but when something is just, you know, run-of-the-mill, then it's just run-of-the-mill. And it's actually one of the reasons why I've really enjoyed watching, Gaming Lawyer and Amanda play their Portal 2 co-op, is because Amanda did not know how to play Portal. And so it acted as a really interesting walkthrough of, you know, what is someone who is totally new to Portal going to suffer from when they're trying to start out playing the game in a way that, you know, I wouldn't have really thought of. So that was interesting. I did find the first couple episodes were a little bit, you know, rough just because I was like, oh my gosh, push the gun on the portal, that's it. But by the end, you know, Amanda was kicking butt, and it was a ton of fun to watch, so... let's go ahead and swap back here. Nope. But yes, this does not have the Konami code as a Capcom game. Okay, so I assume that I used the armed armadillo. And I have 0 lives left. That's not good. This octopus is wrecking my shit. I mean, this octopus has the ability to shoot like 4 things at a time, so... Well, that was dumb. I think I'm gonna try this again, less stupidly. Damn. Should have used another sub-tank. I forget, I am not used to there being the idea that I basically have a recharge that is not a terrible thing to use. E-tanks were oftentimes so limited, especially in the early games, that I did not ever feel comfortable using them effectively. But since these recharge by just picking up life, there's really no reason to be so stingy with them. Oh no! Yeah, that octopus is rough. Rough city. Yeah, I mean, there's really no reason to not play it safe, right? So, alright. Now, Boomer Kawanger. I think I probably can't go to the things in here that I need based on my quick read of the wiki page on the topic. And I will have to come back to it later. Guess with the shield suck. Not super happy about that. Fuck you. Anyway, but yes, I don't know. I guess if I was going to edit this for a video for YouTube, right? I'd want to cut out, like, you want to include some suspense. You don't want to just cut to just the successes, but, you know, a compilation of more interesting failures is definitely better than, like, every time I die, because frankly that's dull. I don't want a lot of places where I'm just sitting staring at the screen silently and other things like that. And I'm glad you're all here because I think that, you know, frankly, you all have the ability to entertain each other when I can't necessarily entertain you, which is cool. But it's something that doesn't work when people can't watch the content later on. And I think it's part of the reason why live stream archives don't end up having the same kind of value to people who are watching, is because the archives don't have that interaction and also just aren't as interesting as VODs because they don't have the same density of interesting content. Now, I know that there are some people who have very strong opinions against this, like, heavily edited style of content, that they just don't really enjoy that. That's not what they're looking for from a video. But I just, like, as I look around, like, Video Game Donkey is a channel I've recently started watching. The guy's pretty funny, but he also does a lot of this kind of very heavily edited gameplay stuff, though. But I do have Chill Penguin, but I don't have the Buster upgrade, I don't think. I think I get from Sting Chameleon. Gotcha. Oh, do I? Okay, well, I don't know. I'm just kind of following along with this guide that I found on the internet, so what do I know? So pretty much every Mega Man game, it feels like, has one, like, somewhat OP weapon that it just makes sense to use much more regularly. You know, the metal blades in Mega Man 2, the electric weapon that you use to kill the Yellow Devil in Mega Man 1 that you put with the select button. And I feel like this Storm Tornado is definitely filling that role for me in this game. Totally, Stingray. I totally agree. It's a question of how many you include. I don't know. I think you don't just want to include the successes. I think you do want to include the failures, but I don't know how. I mean, this is the reality, is that this is probably what good editors get paid good money for. How do you kind of set that tone? And I think a lot of it depends on the story you're trying to tell. You know, if you're just trying to comment on you know, stupidity and foolishness, as some creators do and are very successful at, you obviously concentrate more on the funny stuff rather than the serious stuff, and that means that you can include a lot more just silly failures, whereas in other cases you might be or trying to concentrate on the skill, or like with the walkthrough, right? It doesn't make sense to include a lot of the extra. So I've seen things that are like walkthroughs, and then they're like, yeah, I don't really actually have any idea how this level works. And it's like, but your title is walkthrough. Like, if it's a walkthrough, I expect it to tell me what to do at a pretty basic level. And so, some people I just feel like are kind of missing the mark on some of the content they create. Anyway, Judah, my weekend was okay. We actually went up to Jess's sister's house and picked up a bunch of boxes that had been there with from before we sold her mom's house. So I've got a living room full of more boxes to go through, of course. And we saw Alicia briefly because she lives in the same town, so got to do that. We went to the Goldenrod ice cream parlor in our old hometown. Jess loves their brownie sundaes, and so Jess got a brownie sundae, and I ate the leftover ice cream soup from Jess's brownie sundae because that's what I like to do. I don't really like a brownie sundae on its own. Everything's too solid, but I love eating leftover fudge and ice cream soup. Saw that coming. So yeah, I don't know what the balance is. I don't know how to come up with it. I think it's probably just something you kind of intuit after a while. And it varies a lot depending on what type of content you're looking to create. But yeah, I think I was saying briefly, so Stingray Gaming, myself and Brad Pritchard and Cowdizzle have all been doing daily Isaac runs, and Stingray and Brad and I comment on them, whereas Brad and Cowdizzle does not currently, but we're trying to get him to. And the value of comments. So I mean, Binding of Isaac is a lot of it is kind of random chance of what items you get, and you have a little bit of decision making that goes into those decisions, right? Like, am I going to take this item? Do I know what this item is? Do I know what it will do for me? Is it a good item? Is it a bad item? Etc. I've really enjoyed, both Stingray and I are not well versed with the game, which has like several hundred random items you can get, and having the idea of I think I know what that is, or I don't know what that is, or I might know what that is and I think it's good, and the decision making process that goes into that can be very enjoyable to listen to. Now Brad has been playing that. He has like something along the lines of 5,000 hours in various Binding of Isaac games, and so for him there's a lot more, I feel, that's like almost just intuition at this point. And so he'll just like walk into a room and immediately walk out, and I'm like, what did you even see there? He's like, oh, the shop had this, and this, it didn't have this item I was looking for, and it wasn't worth it. And I'm like, but it was only like a half second. He's like, yeah, but I knew all those things. Like, I know exactly what those items look like, I knew what they were, and I knew I didn't want any of them. And I'm like, but how could you know? But yeah, I think that that thought process that goes into that is interesting, and I think that that's one thing I've said with, it avoids the, now I do this thing, now I do that thing, now I go over here, now I go over there, of kind of common Let's Play failures. So there can be a tendency, especially in, the so-called, walking simulators, for people to just be like, I push this button, and then I push that button, and then I push this button, and then I push that button, and it's not super interesting. So I have almost never watched Jimmy Neutron, so I have no strong opinion. I'm actually just going to die on this guy relatively quickly because I don't want to use my weapon. And I wanted to my life. Save. That's correct, Dante. I am. I am bad at a game that I have never played before tonight. Shocking though this may be. So there's a sub-tank in the Mandrill stage that apparently I can get at some point. I don't know if that's now or later. Or if I even really need another sub-tank. Thanks. Sting Chameleon. Gotcha. Go to the top of that cliff. Okay. Ah. Wrong button. Top of this cliff. Ah, fuck. No, that didn't work. That's tanky as fuck. Sub-tanks are not charged. Fuck! Alright, well that's fine. I think dying resets all of my weapons anyway, so... So it's not a boss, but I think it's a... It's not like an end boss, but it's like a mid-level boss that protects an armor upgrade, I think. Oh boy. Yeah, I tried that and I just got nowhere. I think I got like half a hit on him, so I just abandoned that approach. Whoa, that was dumb. So I used up all my shotgun ice, hitting him in the head. Someone was saying that I should be shooting the wall instead of him? Is that right? Yeah, so if you're out of reach of his claws, when he goes to use them, then he'll jump instead. And done. Now I need to remember to not walk away from this capsule before picking it up. There we go. And the hat spin. Let's say, what's going on here? Oh, you're an enemy? Get out of here. I like that he has robotic birds pecking robotic bugs out of non-robotic trees. Mega Man head. Oh, there's a heart tank? Sorry. Oh, the trees are robotic too? Indeed they are. You're right. So where is this heart? Oh, it's way back near where I got the, where I killed that mini-boss. I think that I just want to fall in this pit. Yeah. Okay, well, that's fine. Lost a life, gained a, Actually, that was better. See, what I did was I was going to go pick up the extra life before doing that. So I picked up the extra life, and then I went back for the armor, and now that extra life will respawn when I go back, I think. Probably not. Excuse me. No, yeah, I think the extra lives respawn on this one. So, it was totally intentional. There's absolutely no reason for me to not do exactly what I just did. I don't know what you're talking about. Obviously, that was not an intentional thought, but... Who the hell planted, like, why not just have trees? There we go. Tried to shoot the robot I'm supposed to use. Good job, me. Don't stink, but I haven't showered in days. Oh, that's not what you said. But if I sink, I don't walk as fast. I don't like walking slow. Ow. Get out of here. I have no idea. I have historically felt very little guilt about Mega Man games, so... Stop it! Get out of here. Dude, you're banned from making requests. Your inability to follow instructions. I mean, I didn't buy this copy on Steam. Even if I had bought the pack on Steam, I was never going to not play it to play it in any way other than via Super Nintendo emulator. Yes, I got the armor, the leg upgrade, and the head upgrade. So. Oh, I was like, why does my, like, energy level keep going up? And then I realized that I have the boomerang cutter, so my energy goes up because I have the boomerangs. Because when the boomerang comes back to me, then my energy goes up. Oh, come on, seriously? Ugh. So if I'm on the ground, my boomerangs do go up, but if I'm in the air, then they go down. Not what I want in this case. There we go. That is correct, Brad. Dodging is completely unnecessary. Alright, so next is Flame Mammoth. Only one left. Oh yeah, I guess this level would be a lot more difficult if there was actually fire everywhere rather than ice. I can imagine that. Hey, that's nice. Built my sub-tank a little bit. Which is the first time in like the 4 levels since I last used it that happened, because, you know. I'm just not very good at this game and I take a lot of damage. I can understand how this would be a little bit more difficult to get if there was a bunch of fire down here. Lava isn't a one-hit kill? What kind of Mega Man game is this? Oh, there's a buster back there. Sorry. Where am I going? Up there. Okay. Difficult? Fair enough. Keep that in mind. And then I want to go up and left, I think. Ah, okay. Gonna come over here. Up, up, up. My jumping skills are subpar. Go. And there we go. Fuck! I'm probably making this too hard. I'm trying to get too close to the edge when in reality all of the times I've had to dash jump it has not been like pixel perfect, but oh yeah, I could have done it anywhere on that wall. Okay. There we go. Of course, the problem with these sub-tanks is that filling them is my trouble. But I assume I can get that with... I can solve that problem with farming. Alrighty, upsy daisy, oopsie mozzie, upsy daisy. Okay, so I got all three things in this level. Brad, you asked earlier if I had done the daily today. I have not done the daily today. And I'm not sure I will. I should get to bed early because I was feeling sick this morning. It was, but I didn't answer the question. I don't think. I got plenty. There we go. Yes, it is flu season. It's the worst flu season since the swine flu fears of 2009, it turns out. There's more people been hospitalized and more people at risk for flu this year than any other recent year. The vaccines have not been super effective, and overall it seems like it's a situation where a lot of people are at high risk from this flu. Okay, so it seems like... But I've got 3 sub-tanks. So I guess there's a Hadouken. If I revisit Armadillo 5 times. We found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans. Gotcha. The other option would be to just go. I don't think I'm gonna finish this game tonight. All right, let's go back. We'll finish the last couple of tanks, and then we'll finish the last pre-Sigma items, and then we'll save Sigma's fortress for next week. So Storm Mandrill was... or Spark Mandrill. I think that there is another sub-tank in here. Is that right? Oh. Fully charged, powered up Buster doesn't kill him. And now I assume that I need to go... down somewhere. Might have already missed it and have to go back. Yeah. And then I use the boomerangs to grab this. Alright, cool. I don't really know what the trick actually was, but spamming works. Okay, so now I can escape this. And I guess Chill Penguin has another heart. That's right, fill that sub-tank for me, baby. Yes. Take care, Judah. Gotcha. Hey, Mega Man head. Oh no, didn't get the Mega Man head. Leave me alone. Okay, so I need to... Oops. Oh, was that not the ledge that I was looking for? Fire. Gotcha. There we go. Cool. Now I got many lives. Alright. We can now exit this. And we can go over to Boomer Kangerwanger. For another heart. Let's see. Boomer, Kanger, Wanger, Heart. Nope, I'm not. And we're not going to... So where's the heart? I don't actually know where it is, so... When I'm nearby, you should let me know. Well, so, I mean, the reality, Brad, is that I am close to finishing up the set of pickups that I can get. Okay, near the outside tower climb. Got it. But as with any Mega Man game, all of these other bosses are just preparation for the castle at the end. So, in this case, it's not Wily's castle, but Sigma's castle, but I am just, you know, this is all just warm-up for Sigma's castle, which I have not yet prepared for. Oh. Lucky those spikes didn't get me. Flip through spikes twice. Good job. So yes, I am pretty much as powered up as am going to get, which is not the same as saying that I am near the end of the game. I'm not amazing at this game, but I appreciate you saying so. Yeah, if I was not, if I did not get no sleep last night, if I was not feeling ill, I might have tried to push it and finish the game in one night, but at this point, we're gonna end this on a little bit of a slow note here, just wrap up getting the heart in the outside stage. And that's gonna be... Ah, okay. So you said ice sled. I don't appear to have an ice sled. Alright, got that. So I've got all of my sub-tanks, I think. And then I guess there's, like, the armadillo level. If you go there 5 times, it does something? This seems so weird. And I don't know if just, like, going in and then exiting immediately counts. That's 3 times. You have to play through the whole level? I don't think I care about that. Yeah, I don't feel like... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, given that I'm just going to save state and cheat if needed, I don't feel like I actually need lives or care. So what we'll do, because I don't want to just end on this kind of boring note, is we will go through the Sigma castle, and we will go to the first mini-boss, which is Vile. So we'll go to Vile. Let's split up. Alright. He didn't really give me a whole lot of choice there. Yeah, he's not doing a very good job of keeping this defense force busy, I feel like. I feel like maybe his definition of keeping them busy and mine are not the same. Fuck. Fuck! Fuck! It's fine. It's no problem. Yeah, it's no problem. Just jump over and over and over again. Perfect. Okay, so charging is definitely faster. And dashing through them is faster still. Alright. Did not expect to actually make it onto that platform, and jumps past it. There we go. I have no idea who you are. Stay back, X. I'll take him on. You're gonna get dead. I don't know who you are, but... yeah, that didn't sound good. Thanks for subscribing, Raging. That was 0. X, do what I tell you or he's history. Don't listen to him, X. Go ahead and blast him. Dream on, 0. X knows he can't defeat me. My armored carrier is more than a match for his ancient weapons. Well, my weapons aren't so ancient anymore. Because I have this. Ah, I can't wall jump. Like, that's all that I have as Mega Man. Oh, I must get beat? Oh. I guess using all of my power to try and defeat him is not super helpful. Beat me up. Go on. Hit me. Hit me again. There we go. I was like, it's weird. I can't jump over him. There's no way I can escape this. This doesn't make sense. I'm not through yet. Well, I wasn't through yet either. I was doing a ton of damage to him. Oh, shit. Did Zero just blow himself up? What a worthless gesture. I can't be defeated so easily. So X, it's just you and me now. Well, luckily my power's up. Where did that energy come from? My sub-tanks, I guess? It really doesn't matter how much energy you absorb, X. You are still far too weak. Prepare to be terminated. Is that... Well, this is supposed to work too, according to the page that I read. Ah! Eh. Armadillo shield. Yeah, 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Taking too much damage. Auto repair systems can't handle it. My power is fading fast. Your power is greater than I thought. Maybe you can destroy them. I don't need to kill this jerk. He dies all on his own. No, I can't kill those things. Yeah, you thought that made me look pretty good, but now I'm looking pretty shitty, so, you know. Little from column A, little from column B. Ugh. Ugh. Hold it and charge. Okay. Hello, Brandon Kirk. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be finishing up pretty soon here. So far we've killed Vile, and I'm coming up to the end of where I should stop just because I'm sick and I should get some sleep. Thank you all for being here. Pensive, Scarlet, thank you very much for helping me out with your Mega Man expertise. It's been very much appreciated. As well as everyone else who's hung out and had fun, had a good time, and watched and enjoyed. After this, we're going to go watch Stingray, Brad, and some other dailies. I don't know if Cow did his, but I know Skidman did his in the lounge. I will put a link in the description at the end, or in the chat at the end. If you're not up to that or are not interested in watching some Binding of Isaac daily runs, totally understood, but that's what I'm going to do. Oh, okay, offensive. Makes sense. You and me both, Brandon. The Binding of Isaac is a randomly generated dungeon crawler styled after the dungeons from the original Legend of Zelda. So, you know, 4 directional connected rooms with a series of enemies in each. And the key thing about it, it's a roguelike, so when you die, you start over. And all of the item pickups and room combinations are, you know, programmatically generated. I can't see, the problem is that I can't manage the Buster and the dash jump at the same time. So I end up just, you know, tanking damage. But I don't have the fingers to do it, and that doesn't work for a while. Like once you get 7 enemies on you, that doesn't work anymore. There we go. So is this boss spider? Oh, the missiles. Okay. The, There we go. I guess maybe I could have figured that out on my own had I been paying attention instead of just trying to blindly follow a guide, but that sounds hard. I keep thinking this is going to be my last boss. Okay, so I'm going to play until midnight, and then whatever happens after, whatever boss I next fight after midnight, that's going to be the end. Keep saying I should go to bed, and it'll never happen unless I just finish a boss fight, or if I lose all my lives. Those, we're not going to continue. Okay, so this is boss spider. Oh gosh. Oh, it didn't take damage. Did a little plinky thing. What do I have to do damage to it? Not that. I have to hit its eyeball. Sounds good, Brandon. Unfortunately, my ice is apparently the weakness for this, and I used it all up on the previous guy who was not this enemy. Part of me. I did do some damage to him, not much. Yeah. So I guess I need to jump, but I'm not jumping. Just when it hits, so that's what I was trying, but, oh, okay, I got it that time. Thought I was getting bounces off of it in that state, but I think it's just timing. Oh, seriously? I don't think that was gonna pachinko its way in that direction. Yeah, I let that one go a little bit too early. That's good. Oh, fuck. Yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out if I can... I don't know if I... really understanding what causes it to choose whether to take a certain path or not. Oh, it's gonna walk towards me all the time. Alright. Yeah, okay. No, that time it didn't. Yeah, I don't know how to figure out which path it's gonna take. It's always got multiple paths. Yeah, I just feel like I've hit it several times while it's... I mean, it's so short, I guess is really what it comes down to. Just has a very short time window of being opened. Oh, okay. So I should be able to work out the path by looking at it. I'm just not good at it. Yeah, I figured that one out about a second too late. Alright, this will be my last set of lives. And then we'll call done. Hopefully we'll finish the boss. Will not be time for Wires Woods. That is incorrect. Ah. Come on, Boss Spider. Cooperate with me a little bit here. Take care, Brandon Kirk. Have a good night. Fuck. I'll at least keep it even this time. I was. Ah. I can't. Oh, my brain does not allow me to work out where this is gonna be. I know it won't be over here. Yeah, this spider is just beating me up. Hate to end on a losing note, too. I saw it, too late. So, I mean, you're watching this, right? Like, are other people able to mentally make this association better than I am? Like, are you able to work out where he's going to be before he gets to me? I worked that one wrong. I didn't see the one to the right. I just don't have the, like, ability to process what is going on quick enough to know it. Like, it's not that I don't understand the concept, it's that attempting to make the connections just takes me too long. I don't like this spider, I'll tell you that much. Hello, Nicole. We're just about to finish up here. We're gonna try and get rid of this spider and then go to bed. We should have gone to bed already. Fuck you. I don't think we're gonna kill the spider this time. But like, the last two branches don't always give me a safe out. Like, that's the key, right? Like, that one's easy, no problem. Okay, and if I'm wall jumping, then he throws spiders. So much for that idea. I almost certainly cannot. But I appreciate your confidence. Nicole, do not worry. The only thing to know is this is hard. Fuck! I guess this is a case where charging up my sub-tanks before coming into this fight would have been useful. I had no idea where that was going to go. I don't know where I start if I come back in here. Yeah. I feel like I can't walk away from that. I knew he was coming right for me, but I couldn't get out of the way. On the plus side, I got him down to the last hit on, you know, 25% left. The problem is if I wall jump, he throws spiders. So I'm not sure how well that works. I do, but only a little. Hey, Taya Raiders. Lady and Brian and Monkey, good to see you all here. Hey, my friend, my buddy, my pal. We are failing very hard at this boss battle, after which we're going to end our stream, but I'm happy that you're here to hang out with us for a little while. We are having a lot of trouble with this spider boss. I should have gone to bed 15 minutes ago, because I'm sick, and I should be in bed. But we're gonna try and defeat this goddamn spider, who is cheap as fuck. Hello, that Gotham guy. Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm feeling relatively okay now, but I definitely, like, I woke up at 5 a.m. and I was like, oh, everything hurts, and then I stayed home from work, so thanks, DJ. I like my hat. The one thing that makes me special. I mean, Jose, you don't believe in time. So this is a hat that they give to new Google employees when they start. So it actually says Noogler on the top, because Noogler is new Googler, and that's what I was back 4 years ago when I started at Google. I'd climb into bed with you anytime, Brad. Alright. Hey, Slim Gamer Man. Hey, that's great. Did you put it together yet? What'd you get? Alright. Fuck! I was like, this is fine. I was like, this is fine. This is not gonna be a problem. I will just, like, I've got 2 hits left on me, 1 hit left on him, and then spiders got me. Yeah, so I did one of those 3D puzzles when I was a kid. We had one of a castle or something like that. It was pretty cool. They're kind of fiddly to put together because, like, the 3D snapping is kind of eh, but... That'd be awesome, Taya. I would love to have started a trend. I like being a trendsetter. Little Big Stories, yes. Great Big Story is that? No, Great Big Story is what you were thinking of. Great Big Story is the CNN thing. Oh, fuck. Fucking hell. God damn it. It's fine. Fine. No problems here. I don't know, Slim Gamer Man. I'm asking myself the same question. So Scarlet, when I go back to the entire level if I lose all my lives, I'm not going to do this tonight, but just in general, do I have to redefeat all the bosses too, or once I've defeated a boss, do they stay defeated? Fuck. So the things that make this boss tough, right, are a very small window when its hitbox is active. It has... it requires a pretty intense evaluation of the path, which is, you know, variable every time in a very short time window, and it's a pretty complex. I mean, it's not that complex, but it's a branching pattern, and so it's difficult to kind of predict that. It's not something that brains are super good at, so. No challenge, Nicole. Just, not much. And then jumping spawns spiders, which doesn't help either. Oh, and the boss gets much faster as it goes on. Fuck! Thought I had worked that one out. I had not. This one I'm not that worried about. I'll just die. I did play Cuphead on stream today. Yep, I did. I played the entire game on stream. It took me 3 streams, I think, which I felt a little bit bad about. It was like 2.5. I had to finish up the Devil and Lord Dice or whatever on a 3rd stream. Lady Arkham, that was brought up earlier tonight. You would have thought so. But apparently that type of technology just was beyond these people. They did not have access to these types of things. So John Vincent, as far as I could tell, the ice attack wasn't actually more effective. Take care, Gotham. Have a great night. Oh, fuck. 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 Alright. Dodge spiders and spider. No, not that time. Jose, you can watch me from as many fraudulent devices as you'd like. Anyway, there's no policy against how you want to use YouTube. Whether YouTube is more likely to detect your views as fraud? Sure, I don't know. That's like a question for an abuse team that would never be able to answer you. Oh! Anyway, thank you for coming in with the raid, Taya. As I said during my stream, I love Taya raids because Taya brings the fun crowd. And I like it. Okay. But tonight we've had a good fun crowd all night. I guess playing these this Mega Man classic in many people's eyes is somehow encouraging. I can't understand how this type of fight could ever be included in a game that people actually enjoy, but apparently people are weirdos. It's hot coming. Boss? Alright. This is gonna be the run. Oh, fuck. This is not going to be the run if they do that. Look at those spiders. Yeah, so overall, John, I think that 15 to 20 minutes is really the limit of that. I think that anything beyond that starts to get into the this is annoying thing. Certainly there are some cases where, you know, succeeding against something quite difficult can be encouraging in that way, but and you see that with, you know, speedrun practicers and other things like that. But overall, I think that between 15 and 30 minutes is kind of the ideal time to struggle. Beyond that, you start getting into the frustration levels that are less enjoyable and more kind of something. Damn, thought I was over far enough, I was not. Alright. Thanks for subscribing, boss. Yeah. Trying to mix up my strats a little bit and see if there's anything I'm missing, but I think I just need to get good at what I'm doing. Not sure I can. If I had even one sub-tank, I would be able to do it. But I don't. I mean, I have 4 sub-tanks, but I haven't filled any of them because I always took damage. Hello, Yoshi. Welcome, welcome. Fuck. Oh! Oh! Thank fucking God. Oh. So now I don't have to go back and do those other bosses again either? Like I did it? Oh, well then that's a great place to stop. Oh man. Okay, so we're definitely not going to go into the rest of the castle tonight. But thank you all for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks very much, Taya, for the raid. And thank you very much, Scarlet, and everyone else for helping out. Glad we were able to make it through that first part of Sigma's Fortress. We will wrap up the rest of Sigma's Fortress at some point. Definitely hit that subscribe button and the bell if you want to know when. It'll let you know about my live streams, which are typically Mondays and Fridays at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Time, playing retro games on Mondays, whatever I feel like on Fridays. But maybe we'll actually go ahead and finish this last bit of Sigma's Fortress on another day. So subscribing and ticking that bell lets you know what to do. It's been great to have all of you here. I am going to pull out the laptop and fall asleep watching some Binding of Isaac dailies in the lounge, hopefully, assuming the lounge isn't playing like a 3-hour-long video at the moment. So if you want to watch some Binding of Isaac dailies, you can hop into the lounge with me. Okay, good, it's not. And in about 8 minutes,
Bob, I like to make...
we will be watching some Binding of Isaac. Other than that, it's been lovely to have you. I will see you all on Friday playing something new. And thanks a lot, and bye-bye.